this is Jennifer Tardy-Smith here, and you are back with me for another inspirational video to my girlfriends. And so today, what I would like to talk about is something very interesting that I ran into yesterday as I was talking to one of my clients. I actually run into this quite often as I'm coaching people. And what I was very excited about is that this client in particular had a checklist of action items that she was to start working toward. And by the time we met on yesterday, she had made significant progress. I was very proud of her. We got to do a high five on that. What I noticed is she was experiencing something that many other people experience. So one of the checklist items was to reach out to someone as part of a goal. It's to get to that next goal. And so she reached out to that person, but she didn't hear back from that person. And so what I explained to her then was that I was noticing a pattern that it was not a challenge at all to get her to make the initial contact, but it was that perceived rejection that caused her to not follow up. I wonder how many of us actually experience that. And I know that it happens all the time because I have these conversations on a regular basis that we have a goal, we have a dream, we have a vision towards something. And we make initial contact, whether it's to someone or we start the process of something, and then our minds begins to start creating perceived rejection or notions of perceived rejection, such as, oh, I didn't hear back from that person, so they probably think that I'm crazy, and if I reach out to them again, they're going to think that I'm stalking them. Or this person, they reached out to me 2 weeks later, so they're probably really not interested in my idea. If I haven't heard back from this person yet, it means that my idea is probably crap and I probably shouldn't follow through on it. And so what it is that we're doing to ourselves in that moment is we're creating these hypothetical situations that may not be true. And I can tell you from personal experience that I receive so many emails on a regular basis from people who are seeking employment, from people who are seeking feedback, and people who may need something, which is a-okay. And because I receive so many of them, it just takes me longer to reply. And sometimes I'll forget, sometimes I'll overlook the email somehow. But either way, there are multiple scenarios as to why it may have taken me a long time to get back to someone. And so when I'm actually reaching out to someone else for something, it's not until I hear them actually say or until I see that something is not going to go in the way that I've envisioned that I would look for another avenue to reach that goal. So what I'm saying is there could be many reasons why you haven't heard back from someone, or there could be many reasons why you haven't received that next thing that you've been waiting for presently. It doesn't mean that there's rejection. It doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get your goals somehow. It just means that you may need to follow up. Following up is a-okay. You don't have to worry so much about what someone else is going to think about you. If you're worried about what someone thinks or how you're going to look in this situation, it's going to stop you or prevent you from doing a lot of things, or at least it's going to take you a lot longer to reach that goal that you've intended to reach. So don't let anything stop you. Don't let your mind make you believe that something is wrong with following up with the person. Sometimes that's all it takes is to send that extra email, to make that extra phone call, or to stop by. So uh, the only thing that's separating you from everything that you want is that persistence and that consistency in meeting that goal. So keep your head up and keep those positive thoughts in your mind and keep reaching those goals. Until we speak again, take care.